I really believe that this whole song's message is about standing up for someone or something. The message of Raise Your Flag is really a call to action to be of service, to take action, to do something for someone or something. And I feel like a resonating feeling that has just, overcome us during the last course of the last year and a half has been one of disheartenedness, of feeling overwhelmed, of feeling discouraged, of feeling hopeless. I know that I felt all of those things in the course of a year and a half. And I hope that an inspiring song like R.Y.F can really give off a message of, you know, how can we do something for someone else that perhaps can change their reality and how they're seeing the situation. Like I feel like a lot of people say like there's hardly anything, or it's so hard to see the good now because the news and everything that's happening. But hopefully this song could get people to take action so that they could become the good in someone's day, or maybe the good in someone's life through either an act of service or getting involved in their community, or just acts of kindness to their fellow person if they're going about their chores or their errands, or maybe in their school or their workplace. That's really the message of RYF, and that's what I hope people would take away from it. I really believe that this whole song's message is about standing up for someone or something. And that could easily be adapted to standing up for your fellow countrymen, standing up for their rights, for their safety, for their well being. And it can be something as simple as, if you're an employer, really looking after the people underneath you, or in a family setting, how can you look out for the other families in your community, that you can get involved in your community, such as being a volunteer or perhaps being a part of an organization. I know that it's very trying for all of us because there are so many surmounting challenges that each of us face around the world, really, not just in the Philippines. So it really is trying to just see, how can I be of help to someone in even the smallest way? And I feel that that's really the entire message of RYF. I can completely resonate with that. When I was younger, when I had graduated high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do with myself. If you had asked me 5 years ago that I'd be here in this position, I would have looked at you like you were crazy, because like I just really never saw it on my horizon. And I know that kind of pressure that comes with being a young person, trying to find, who are you in this world and what is your place here? What is your purpose here? I just want to encourage our listeners, that there is a pressure to know the answer, but life is a journey and you're never presented with answers, because that's just not how life works, unfortunately. And we can have the tendency to plan all that we want, but at the end of the day, there will be realizations, life lessons, and experiences that will really nudge us or redirect us, as I like to say, to the destination that we were always meant to be in. So just have faith. And if you have that internal compass that says, you know what, these are my interests, these are things that I'm drawn to, I completely understand that in reality, in a lot of positions, we're told that we can't pursue that, or you need to pursue something else because maybe you're a provider for your family, maybe you have expectations from the people around you, and I completely understand that. But at a certain point, you have to ask yourself, how much of my life am I willing to live for someone else, or am I going to choose to live it for myself? It's not being selfish, because it's your life, diba? And I also understand that support is something that's not experienced by everyone. But again, it's just a decision that you have to make, because at the end of the day, you're going to look back and be like, how did I live my life? Did I live it how I wanted to, or did I live it for other people? And for some people, that's enough to live it for your family. That's a form of love. Eh? So it's really everyone's unique journey. I'm sorry that was a bit of a long answer, but ooh, I love this question. Thank you very much. It's a hard question because, like you just said, I feel that there are so many lyrics and lines in R.Y.F that resonate with different people for different reasons. One that I feel is really the chorus, and I know that's multiple lines, but it has the sentiment of raise your flag, which I also feel connotates to stand up for or do something about or take action for those who feel they can't get anywhere, those who feel like giving up. Because just in our certain current circumstance, in what so many people are going through, I feel like so many generations at each level are feeling disheartened about different things. It could be the younger generations who are having problem with their education system because the transition to online, it's not all equal access, and perhaps they're feeling very disheartened about that because the pressure to support a family is still there, the pressure to do well, to reach a certain career path is still there. Or you could have the older generations who perhaps feel disheartened because of the state of their nation or their access to healthcare or the plight of their community. So it's really an empowering message, empowering in the sense that it's a call to action of what can we do for our fellow person. And that's what I hope our RYF, the song itself, would really stir in people that listen to it. And it's an anthem, it's a call to action to be something for someone, to raise your voice for someone or something. Oh, a lyric or a line in RYF that best describes me. Um, there's a line that says, whatever dream lays in your heart. And it's just this very small line, but it's something that really resonates with me because I've always been a believer that if you have a certain ambition or something that you're drawn to do, and or career path to follow or an interest, I really am a believer that that's not by chance. I really feel that you've had that dream in your heart for a reason. And so that's actually one of the lyrics that I changed myself, or I wrote in myself, from the first version that was done by KZ, because I just felt like it resonated with me and it was a thought that I really wanted to put in there